What is up, you guys? If you're new here, my name is Janabelle, or Jenny Bit if you're Dominican, and today's video I'm just sitting down with y'all, chit-chatting, catching you up on what's going on in my life and my thoughts on the Rona. Don't forget to subscribe for more content on this channel, and with that, let's get right to it. We're gonna jump right in with the Ciate London Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer. I've never tried this primer before, so hopefully it doesn't suck or do something weird. Let's just rub that right in. My skin feels really nice. Maybe that'll do something. Feels very hydrating. I'm actually trying out a few new products today. I've never tried the Colourpop stick foundation, so today is that day. It's been out for a while now, so I can't say that it's like new, but it's new to me, so yeah. I'm gonna blend it out with a brush just because I don't think it'll work really well with a beauty blender. This isn't as hydrating as I thought it was gonna be. Like, well, I haven't tried many stick foundations, so maybe I just didn't know what to expect. If you watched my last video, you noticed I started filming with this background just because my normal backdrop is kind of a mess right now. I bought some shelving that I want to put up, some cute little knickknacks that I found at TJ Maxx, and yeah, that whole section is just looking like a hot mess right now. So we're facing this direction and using natural light. Honestly, I'm not mad at this natural lighting. I like the lights that I have. I got them off Amazon, but I don't know. This natural light ain't too bad. So clearly this is very light coverage. I don't think it's super, I mean, it's buildable-ish, but I don't think buildable-ish, like, is that a thing? I think it's a little buildable, but I don't think you can get full coverage out of this. I'm not mad at this though. This will be a nice foundation for the summertime. I also got the Pretty Fresh concealer from Colourpop, but I think it's too dark to use under my eyes. Yeah, it's really close to my skin color. Yeah, I think I'm gonna mix that with another concealer. I'm gonna mix that with the Fenty Beauty concealer. Love this stuff. Add a little. I kind of like this for the rest of my face though. I don't think I'm gonna add the Fenty Beauty on the other parts of my face. So I honestly wasn't gonna film this week. I don't know, it didn't feel right with everything going on with the coronavirus, and you know, all of us are out here kind of freaking out, rightfully so. Like, I've just been taking this week to, you know, make sure I'm stocked on my cleaning supplies, I'm stocked on food. I will say, it's crazy how you can't find hand sanitizer anywhere. Like, it's a thing of the past now. Like, people have cleaned out all of the hand sanitizer. I've checked Dollar Tree, I've checked Family Dollar, Rite Aid. Like, nobody has nobody has hand sanitizer, which, I mean, I think that's fine as long as you still have access to soap and, you know, gloves. I urge you guys to just stay informed and make sure that you know what's going on in your city, in your state, the rest of the country, because you really just never know. Things are a little bad right now, but they could always be worse, and you want to make sure that you know what's going on and you stay up to date. Best believe I'm like all up on Twitter, you know, checking what's trending, checking to see if anyone's reported a case in Buffalo. I've been doing my routine Google searches. I mean, and I'm not saying all of this to freak any of you out. Like, the one thing that we have to do is stay calm in these situations, because you don't want to raise any more panic than there already is. But I'm just letting y'all know, you need to make sure you're staying up to date on things. Shit is just crazy right now. But yeah, just stay alert. Keep your hands to yourself. Don't leave your house if you don't have to. And just don't be selfish. I mean, I don't want to make this whole video about, you know, my thoughts on the coronavirus, but it just makes me really sad seeing all of the comments that I'm seeing on Twitter about people saying, sorry, I'm like opening a new powder. I'm using the Colourpop No Filter Loose Setting Powder. Yeah, there's a lot of Colourpop products that I haven't tried out, so here I am trying them out. But it makes me really sad how many comments I'm seeing all over Twitter, all over Facebook, of people just being like, I'm gonna travel anyway, you know, catching these cheap flights or whatever. And that sounds cool and all, but you're putting so many people at risk. Like, it's not just about you and you being healthy, it's about, you know, the people that are over the age of 50, 60, you know, that's our parents, our grandparents, our aunts, uncles. We're putting people, oh, this is nice, at a risk of getting infected just because, you know, we're choosing to be ignorant and only think about the cheap flights that we can catch as healthy, you know, 20-something-year-olds. Like, just, I don't know, you guys. I don't know, but leave your comments down below, because I can't be the only one that thinks this way. Like, it's just been making me so sad, all the comments I've been seeing lately. This is a really nice powder. It feels like butter. It feels like butter. What the fuck? I'm picking up the Fenty Beauty Shady Biz Bronzer. Honestly, I had a whole trip planned for next week. I was supposed to go to this event that a brand was hosting, and I've never worked with the brand before, and I was really excited to attend just for, you know, the potential to learn more about the brand and see how we could work together, you know, familiarize myself with the team. But honestly, I don't think it's worth the risk to my family. Whenever I go to New York City, I stay where I grew up, and because I don't know if you guys know, I'm from New York City. So I stay back home, and there's just too many old people living there, man. I can't risk their health and safety. Like, my uncle has cancer. My mom has asthma, and so do I. Yeah. And my uncle's also a diabetic. Like, there's a bunch of diabetics in my family. So I don't want to be putting them at risk with me traveling over there, staying there for a few days, and, you know, being back and forth and moving about the city. Like, I just couldn't do it. So I ended up reaching back out and letting them know that I would no longer be able to attend. It's just not worth the health risk. I mean, I keep saying that, but I'm serious, y'all. Like, you really have to take into account how you traveling just because you want to or because you have to might affect other people, you know. And that's the L that I had to take. So I'm gonna just stay home. I was gonna go out this weekend for St. Patrick's Day. Since it's next week, I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying my ass home. I'm gonna be picking up another bronzer just to, I don't know, I don't want to use the same bronzer to apply to the rest of my face. So I'm gonna be using the Hourglass Diffused Bronze Light. Probably like old school, I guess, at this point in YouTube, but I've always wanted to try their bronzers. Back in the day, like a few years ago, I guess, I splurged on the dim light powder, and I loved that so much. It was so good, and that was the only Hourglass product I've ever tried, and it was just so well loved and thoroughly used. It's not as glowy as I thought it was gonna be, but it adds like a really nice, I don't know, I really just like the tone of the bronzer itself. I wish it was a little more sheeny, but it's fine. Next, I'm using the Jouer Blush Duo. That's this blush duo right here. This is the Rose Gold Duo. I think I'm going to use a combination of both colors. On a lighter note, I am excited to just create more at home, especially since I won't be traveling. I could just stay here and create content for you guys. I'm just gonna contour my nose real quick. I forgot to do that. This blush really gives a nice subtle glow to the face. I like it. I'm gonna do my brows real quick. Brows are looking a little bold there. I just used the 24-hour precision stroke pen, the Brow Pro Micro from Rimmel. With everything going on, I definitely forgot we put the down payment for our wedding venue. Exciting news, I know. I don't even know how to feel. Like, it's so exciting. We're that much closer to getting married. We locked in our date. It's gonna be January 24th, 2021, and like, I'm super excited, like super excited. The first thing I felt after we handed that deposit in was relief, because that's just the first thing that we had to check off our wedding list, and now that it's checked off, we can start focusing on the other stuff of the wedding. Honestly, it's just psyching me out that this is like the largest financial commitment that I'll be making since going into debt for school. And when I sat down and said that out loud in my head, oh, 35K in student loans, and then now that like this wedding that we about to come out of pocket for, like, and then we eventually want to buy a house and stuff. So this is all that's been going through my mind. I'm just happy we don't have to think about it anymore. Like, the date is set, the venue is chosen, and that's that. Moving on to eyes, I'm gonna be using the new Sailor Moon palette. Look at, she's a beaut. She's a beaut. I grabbed this palette about like a week and a half ago. The day that it launched, like 1 p.m. I think it was 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. At 1 p.m. I was on that site, like ready to fight everyone for this palette. The main thing that I had my eye on were the blushes, and they sold out when I had them in my cart, and it was just the saddest thing. Like, I was so sad. You guys know I'm a blushy gal, but yeah, so I'm just kind of waiting for those to restock. I'm gonna be using Moon Castle. That's this color right here. I guess this is another spring look considering how pink it is, and then I'm wearing like this bright red sweater. For the lid, I really wanted to use Tuxedo Rose. I don't like that, but Tuxedo Rose, which is this color right here. Why did I choose to wear a red sweater today? I feel like it's kind of doing the most with this pink eyeshadow. I feel like the color doesn't really match what's in the pan. There are these little flecks of glitter in the pan that I don't see on my lid right now, so I'm kind of confused, but it's fine. We'll work with it. I just really want them to restock the blushes. I want both of those blushes. I wasn't gonna put anything in my inner corner, but this shade looks really pretty, so I'm gonna put the Shining Moon, that's this color right here, right in the inner corner, just a little bit, just because I feel like the pink is really overpowering and it's the main color of the look, so I don't want to add too much to compete with that. Now for mascara, I'm going to be using Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara. She pricey, but it's definitely one of my favorite mascaras. Alright, eyes are done. I will give you guys a closer look. Ooh, we close. This is the finished eye look. And my memory card was full. I had a slice of pizza. I finished the rest of my makeup. I put my hair in a bun because my hair, it's just time for a wash. For lips, I used a Dear Dahlia lipstick in the shade Camilla. That's her. Really cute. I didn't want to do too pink of a lip. I wanted a little more contrast, but still in like the pink family. So that lipstick definitely did its job. I topped it off with the Sailor Moon Ultra Glossy Lip. This is her. And then to set everything, I used the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. And this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I got a little rambly on Rona. Just wanted to share with you guys what was on my mind. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.